The issue is that there are three of them, which is great. Um, Not exactly sure why there are three of them, but it's alright. I'll just delete two of these forever. That's fine. Delete forever. Yes, I understand. Right. Right. Now, we're live on this one. That's perfect. Are we live on Twitch? We're also live on Twitch. Wonderful. Right, perfect. We are now live on all the things. Let me... Bam! Alright. Lara, you're cruel. You're mean. For no reason. For no reason at all. How could you do this to me? That's truly devastating. I'm truly devastated. You can hear my voice, I'm totally devastated. Yes. That's what? Yeah, that's what I said. Potato, you know? Thank you for both. What? This is important. Oh, maybe I want this a little higher up. Because... Okay, so... I drew this off stream because yesterday I was like in the mood, but I was like also didn't want to stream. So I grabbed this, which it'll show up if you just Googled Vivian ZZZ. I don't remember who the artist was. I'm just really just traced over it a little bit, and I was like, the portions are, you know, a little off because this is like way, like this suggests that the body's like here, but like, you know, yeah. The duality of mankind. I was just in a private call with some friends and we were just chatting. And I remember we were just like talking about it. I was looking at this. I'm like, her boobs look huge. Like I feel like they're not supposed to be this big. They were like anime boobs, and then I looked at an actual picture of her. They're like, those boobs are huge, and I was like, yeah. So we also fixed the proportions of it. The background is more so just so like I have a better idea of like what I'm drawing and where it's gonna end up. Cause so I'm feeling like this side will probably come out like this. Something like that, maybe? I also don't really know where boobs go. Since, you know, I have no, like, reference for myself. Because obviously I'm not making the giant badonkadonks that are here. Something like this. Probably. Oh, maybe this needs to go. Or... no. Or there, maybe? Maybe it's the, what are we thinking, chat? I'll be right back, actually, because I'm gonna get water. Everyone hydrate. That's right. I'm a good streamer who tells my chat to hydrate, so go hydrate. Realizing now as I'm drinking water how dehydrated I am. So... you know, you're supposed to drink 8 cups of water throughout the day. What if I drank 8 cups of water right now, and then another 8 later today, and then I was like good for today and tomorrow? Have we considered this? Have we considered this? Our other hand is like just coming up, right? Which means that this is technically coming a little more this direction. That one is kind of pointing that direction. Okay. Follow that convention. So this... I'm gonna make another layer for this other arm. This one is gonna be more... down, I think? I guess this one should be kind of... there, no? Oh, kind of more... there. This one might be a little more down. Maybe like that. Coming down to about the same spot. Maybe a little more forward, actually. Hang on. This is here. Just down. Back up. I want it to end about... okay. End. And this. Do I have something large? A broom! I have a broom. Parasol. In hands. Pretending it is parasol and not broom. So, just like this. I hold an umbrella. How do I hold it? Like this? Or like this? Which means... okay. I can anchor with my closer hand. Spin my lower hand. Okay. Okay. So, in that case, what I want... I'm gonna move this one as well. Because I think that I want this one as well to move. This one. Need to be a little more here. So actually, I should probably draw where I want the parasol to be. Actually, I guess I could just... no. No, because this is all pushed back now, so... I'm gonna make... a Paris. Whoops! Switch back to English. Parasol? This one is... arm... left. This one is arm right. This one is mostly everything, and this one is a little bit of stuff. Okay. 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 Chat. Okay, I have a question, because I have no idea what the rules are. Am I allowed to post this on, like, social media? Would I get in trouble since I used the reference? Since I used this reference, do I get in trouble? Or, like, because... I mean, I don't think I'm gonna post it, because I don't post anything ever. Okay. Source my ref. Okay. Wait. This is the fucking... wait, no. This isn't Hoyoverse, is it? What? Oh my god, I don't know who drew it. Practicing based on ref. Okay. This is actually like the first time I'm like actually drawing based on a reference. Like here. I don't want it like resting over the shoulder though. Chat, okay, do we want it over the shoulder like this? And like behind? It like spreads out from here? Or should I have it more on the outside and she's kind of holding it to the side a little bit more? And it's like a little more straight up like that. Probably flip this as well. You know what? Okay, I did like not trace, but I did grab the like face measurements. So that makes sense that it looks good. I am so happy at how much better I've gotten at just drawing circles, chat. Can I say, out of everything that I've done, like, drawing circles is definitely the biggest skill that I've just gotten. I still can't draw, like, the upper... I kinda can. It's not great, but I can kinda do it. Anyways, should probably start drawing circles like this. Well, just so I'm more used to drawing it from more angles. Anyways, also boxes in perspective. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. This is kind of like that boxy shape that I want, but, I'm getting distracted, What was I doing? Okay. I guess I could just, like, draw the parasol and then, like, change it based on whether I like it or not. Okay, here's the thing. If I want the parasol to be here, it kind of has to be angled a lot more aggressively. How does Vivian hold her parasol? Is it more like a... Okay, unless she actually has it off to the side. How does she hold it in game though? It's kind of a mix. She kind of holds it with off to the side. Also, I can't tell if she's just like really strong or if she's holding it off to the side. It looks like she's like holding it off to the side, but maybe she's resting it like on her shoulder. Like, not exactly off to the side, but just, like, behind where you can see it. So technically, it would kind of be like this. And so it would be covered by, like, where her ribcage meets her shoulder. Kind of vibe. Not sure. Also, I think I thought about this wrong when I drew it, but I'm gonna ball for now, and I'm just gonna be okay with however it ends up. Let's grab this. Let's go ahead and... Oh, oops. Yeah, okay, cool. Now just move this over. Just gonna rotate it so that it's nicely... Hello, Plunder! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna... I draw this, and she has really big sleeves anyways, so this is just gonna be for myself. My God, please, I cannot draw. Wait, it's because this thing. Oh wait, okay. Still looks wrong. Why? It probably just looks too long in reference to, like, this part of the arm. I think will probably look fine once I actually attach this. Yeah, okay. We're gonna say that's okay for now, and if it doesn't look okay, then we'll fix it later. So I'm looking at this. I don't like this right here. I kind of want it to be off to the side a little bit. Maybe like this. I'm happy with that. And then we're gonna move this up a little bit to here, I think. And then we're just gonna have this once again right about, have that be there. We're just gonna connect these two lines. Oh wait, hang on, I have something in the mail I just remembered is gonna help me a lot with drawing this, so I'm gonna be right back, chat. Because I actually bought something like yesterday and I think it arrived today. I gotta double check actually, but I'm pretty sure it arrived today. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Keep each other entertained while I'm gone. My fucking... Wait. I don't have my guy open. My gobbledygook. There he is. Okay, I'll be right back now. Return. Then the Zone Zero is called the Gunnar game of Hoyoverse, which, I mean, isn't wrong, but it is really fun. I do enjoy it. I'd say it's a lot more fan servicey than other games, but also the work that the devs put into it is fucking a lot. They put a lot of work. Like, the dev team also learned English because they realized that they have such a big audience abroad, like a much bigger abroad audience than they do have like in China. So they learn how to speak English, and that's super cool. And they actually like listen to the player input. Okay. In case you're wondering, by the way, chat, I got a glove. My hands are really big, so that doesn't fit me perfectly. I think I'm gonna have to like probably end up looking for like a really big one for myself, but yes, one of the most responsive gacha devs. This gloves really help. Well, I have a big issue where my hand really sticks to the tablet. And so I used to have one and it helped a lot, but I took it off because I was still learning and I didn't like it at first. But I've learned that it's like really difficult to draw when my hand like sticks. And this way I can like my lines just feel better. Cuz I no longer have that like jump when I start. Because like a lion with this glove looks a lot nicer. Looks really nice. That's with glove. Without it, like my hand catches. And so you get that weird little ripple thing. And I mean, I can do it without the glove, but I have to put a lot more effort in. As opposed to the glove, which just slides. So yeah, that's the main reason. For those long strokes. Anytime that I'm not like, you know, just rotating my wrist or something, I need to do broader lines. That was something I was having a really hard time with. But yeah. Yes, I'm drawing Vivian. She's the latest character for Zenless Zone Zero. Game released last year in, I want to say July. Version 1. We're in version 1.8. And next patch, I believe, is 2.0? I believe next patch is 2.0, or I'm wrong. Which, I wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong, but I'm pretty sure next patch is 2.0, because they're announcing a lot of characters for 2.0. And yeah, like right now is probably the best time to get into Zen Zone Zero. They're just, this is not sponsored, by the way. I should preface this is not sponsored. I just fucking, okay. No, Hugo's in 1.7. Wait. Hugo's in the same patch as Vivian, and Vivian is... I'm opening up Play-O Play for this. No, yeah, Hugo's also releasing in 1.7. They're both 1.7 characters. There's 2 parts of each update. It's like 2 halves, basically. They release 2 characters each update. It's really nice, though. Bro, I think my AC is, like, broken. Which is really rough timing. which is really rough timing because it's really I'm like my body heated up very aggressively. But yeah, it's very fun. I absolutely recommend it. I tried to get a bunch of my friends into it. None of them did. A couple of them tried it. And I was like, maybe just one. If even just one can stick to the game. But yeah, the early game is a little like hard to get through. I can understand that because it's kind of. I think a big part of the fun for me was a lot of like fun puzzles of the TV mechanics, but also there was a lot like everything was the TV mechanic, which made it hard to like enjoy it fully. But it does like pop off at like I want to say version 1.5 even was when it really started going off. Which, that's like very standard for Hoyo games. Other games in your friends. Fair. Wait, real quick, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But I need to set up. One second. Alright, I don't know if this works. I'm gonna test it. Set a link? No. Why? Why does it not work? Why are you not work? Why are you not work? Is because is on the YouTube side. Twitch side not get yet. That's why it no work. Now. Hey! That should work. Yeah! Alright, cool. If you want to join the Discord, you can right there. It's pretty cool. I like the Discord. Because we got a bunch of really good artists in there. And sometimes I trick them into drawing for me. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Back to the drawing, which I have not done much of. I think I want to put this further up. I don't want this to like... I'm like over accommodating for like the Nice. Big W's. What's up, Ari? What's up, hon? What are you on? What's up? It's like 1 a.m. Oh my god. 1 a.m. Yeah, normally I'm like... I'm normally starting a stream at like 1 a.m. for you. Oh, that's so tragic. Wait. You're in Europe then, right? European. Germany. Ooh. Unironically, German is like one of my favorite accents to listen to. I don't like where this arm is. I can't explain it. I don't know, maybe it's because it looks so cluttered right now. Like, it just like... Maybe it's because it follows up the arm a little bit. Hold up. Grabbing my reference broom again. Okay. Yeah, I realized my mistake is that like accents overall, but French accent where they speak English is awesome. Yes. To an extent for me. It kind of depends on like the person, probably for me. Because like, I don't know, I don't know if it's like some people or what, but like, there's just sometimes I listen to a French accent and it sounds kind of grating. There's this one rat VTuber that I really like. It has a very thick French accent. Grading. Like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Like, it's like... It's grading because, it's like you're grading cheese, but imagine instead of cheese, you're grading a thing. Like a person. Kind of it. I just grab this and I rotate it a bit. Honestly, I don't think it's like horrible placement particularly. I just don't. You know what? No. I think we gotta do more. We do? Rotate it a little bit more. Pull it in a bit. Here, what we do? Move over here, grab this. Oops, grab this. I guess I should move this back a little bit more. It's not gonna be like on it. Kind of like that. For what is slime you rotate? That's the parasol. So she has a parasol, which is kind of like an umbrella. I don't know if you know what a parasol is. Sorry, but so in the original, she has this big, fluffy parasol. Here, you know, the, you know, her proportions are a little strange, I think. It shields you from the rain. I'll tell you the German word for that. I don't learn the German word for that. Regenschirm? Regenschirm?
Regenschirm.
I said it right! Regenschirm. Ik een umbrella. Regenschirm. Wow, I kind of just guessed it. And then a parasol is like the more like upper class posh version of it. Sonnenschirm. Sonnenschirm. Yeah. But here, the umbrella's kind of far out. Right, we can see it's like very much like this kind of out of the way piece that's just here for her to hold on to. In the main piece, I actually want it to be more close to her. So if I were to redraw it, it would be probably closer to like this line right here. Where it's kind of more dynamically hidden behind her. And you know, this as well, I don't know. Like I'd like it, but the way I would prefer to draw it is like more like close to her, because I feel like a parasol, with how hefty it is, it would be kind of hard to hold it out as far as she is, because it's also her weapon, and it holds a sword inside as well. So I just want to hold it like closer to her, because I think that's how she would hold it. Like more tightly to her body. While still, you know, kind of giving her this feeling of being sensitive to the sunlight. Parasols, I guess, are more towards sunlight. That was for me. But yeah, parasol, I want to give it the feeling that it's a little heavier. I kind of want her hand to, like, curve a little bit. So, like, this is, like, the far end of her hand. The rest of her hand kind of curves like this. And then... kind of like that. Well, okay, so the sword is like in the it's like it's like there's a thing, and then the sword is like inside the thing connected to a handle. Alright, and then she can unsheath it, and then like this is this. Alright, so these are like the same thing. But yeah, this is kind of the like how I want her hand to look. Yeah, the classic sword and umbrella. But she also uses the parasol itself to fight, because it's pretty heavy still. I could show some attack animations maybe later. But... Hambrella. Yes. Trying to think how the hand would look. From this angle. Kind of like that, actually, except, I think this is probably more like that. Then the fingers are kind of like this. This 5. And then the thumb stays out of sight. Partially because I don't want to draw the thumb. I think my biggest issue is I have no idea how to draw fingers in relation to like the rest of the hand. Hi, Akira. Welcome, welcome. Like this. Yeah, I think it would be more like this with this part. What am I drawing today? I'm drawing Vivian from Zenless Zone Zero. But currently, I'm trying to figure out how the fingers will look. Kind of drawing it on the side for now so that I have a reference. This is also, like, just a little wrong. This should be a little more like what? Following this. This would be a little bit more. This. This would be a little bit further out as well. Oh yeah, like that. This one being the only one that really comes out from the top. The knuckles are. Kind of the knuckle area. This. This. That. And then a little closer. Detail. Lion is a... It is? Thingies are chunky. What? I just found out that I've been drawing hands wrong my whole life. How many days have I been drawing now? I thought I was a month and a half, but apparently I'm only at like 39 or something. 39. That's actually probably one of my better fans that I've drawn. And quite frankly, I don't really care enough to, like, mess with it. This is going on its own layer. Is that even the... Wait, did I even draw that right? I did. Alright, sick. Hand... Right. I don't... Why did I... Arm left. Arm right. Alright. Now it's time to draw the, Move that over. Okay. So I kind of want a hand to end up here. Then wrap around the parasol. So I want us to be behind a little bit. Hello, Young. Alright. Wait. Yeah, hey. I mean, I think you were here at then Axel, Sin, whatever. Since like day 2. So I mean, okay. Like, of course that was a year ago, but I've only actually been drawing for 39 days. And most of that was in the past, like, what, couple months? Like, because I think I did a lot at the beginning, and then I took a huge, huge gap. Well... Wait. Whoa. I just realized it's been like double uploading my streams to YouTube. Day 2, homie. Young, I appreciate the recommendations, but also, I'm really fucking with who I'm drawing right now. So if you could respect that I want to draw what I want to draw, that'd be really sick. You're just seeing messages like no stream today. Yeah, I do that. I have promises of stream, but sometimes I just, yeah, like the stream today. Wait, did I stream that day? Super did not stream that day. I try to stream. I try my best to stream, like, whenever I can, but sometimes I just don't. Because of some reason or another, I end up not doing that, so... Yeah. Why has it been double uploading my streams? Oh my god, it's because my fucking... That's why. Okay, I gotta fix that, probably. I don't know why, but it's been double, like, it's doubling up my YouTube streams. And I don't know why. I'll try to fix that probably after stream today, but, that's a problem for later. Which connects to YouTube. They're not connected to each other. They're, like, doing their own things. I want this to be out here. Wrist. like the wrist itself ends about there. We rotate this. I can get a better angle. Okay. Here is like, I don't want the wrist to be too big, you know? Actually, like that. This part doesn't really matter, but oops. That's like kind of enormous. Let me redraw this circle real quick. Why am I on such a small? Hang on. Keeping this circle here. Erase that one. This one is should be noticeably smaller. That seems about right. Okay, this seems about right as well. Then bring this up. It rotates, which is fine. Most of this is going to be covered up by sleeves anyways, so it's kind of whatever. And then what we do is we go to our hand, and we grab this. We just, oops. Bam! Zoom out. Our hand's tiny. Make it bigger. We're just gonna upscale it a little bit. Still kind of small. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I don't really know how big a hand's supposed to be here, but maybe like that. I don't know. Maybe I've just made her limbs too small. I think I've just made her limbs too small. Maybe I should upscale the hand until I think it's like a good size. Wait, isn't the hand supposed to be like kind of big? Yeah, sure, whatever. And we're doing it this big. Okay, so basically what this is telling me is that I just like kind of fucked the scaling for the like everything. No. Maybe I shouldn't make it that big, because that's kind of fucking huge. We're gonna make it a little smaller. We're gonna make it like, I don't know, maybe that big. So I'm thinking about like my hand size in comparison to my face. And like that's like right-ish. I like to do also a ball at between the hands and arms at the wrist. Yeah, I know. No, I know what you mean. I was gonna do that, but then I was like, what if I just like drew the wrist as like a point? Because like I kind of did it here, where it's like you can like tell that it's like a spherical shape. Draw lines. It works every time. Arms are hard. What do I do to counter difficulty? I say, I'm gonna work on something else and put that away for now. Uh-oh, the arms are gone. Wait, okay, hang on. I don't like how far away this eye is. But maybe... That's how it's supposed to look. We're listening to Pokemon Lo-Fi, by the way. I don't know if y'all could tell by now, but... Alright, everyone. All the Pokemon nerds in chat, rise up. Who was your Pokemon crush when you were a child? The thing is, they drew their face really freaking well. Right, so I almost want to just, like, copy their face. Like, bar for bar. And it's like, realistically, how much am I learning? Never watched / played Pokemon as a child, just played Let's Go Eevee 3 years ago and a bit of Sword and Shield. So my first game that I ever played was Club Penguin, and then, like, World of Warcraft, and then after that, it was Pokemon. Pokemon actually was, and then, like, Pokemon was the first game that I, like, got really into. Which is, like, kind of what really, like, sprinted me down the path of, like, the gamer weeb archetype. Of, like, I really like doing things. Um, right, that's how they do it. They have it like this. They set up a little like line there. And they really like perfect that cat nose, huh? Your first Pokemon crush was Latios? No. No, I know which episode you're talking about. I get it. I get it. As a child, I really had a crush on Dawn. I remember, because my first Pokemon game was Heart Gold Soul Silver. Yeah. No, yeah, and that's what I meant. The movie where Latios turns into a girl. I get it. I won't shame you for that. As long as it's not like the actual Pokemon itself. I won't shame you for that. No, but, my first Pokemon crush was Dawn. And Dawn, that still affects my current, like, anime, like, crushes. Because I remember playing Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. It was my first ever Pokemon game, and I could not for the life of me figure out where to get the rock climb ability. Oh, yeah, yikes. I don't think I ever had like an anthropomorphic crush when I was a child. I don't think I ever had like a hear me out crush as a child, because I think I kind of picked up like anime really fast. I remember as a child having a really big crush on Shiro from No Game No Life, the little sister, because I was like a fucking middle schooler, elementary schooler, and I was like, she's like me. And then I remember having a huge crush on her for a long time. And then I like hit high school and I was like, this feels kind of dirty. This a little dirty. I can't like this character. I mean, I think that still changed my archetype for characters I like now, because I really like the weird like really smart but also simultaneously really dumb characters. You know, the autistic coded characters. And I remember really liking Dawn because I played, sorry, I keep on getting distracted. I played Heart Gold Soul Silver, and then from that I went into Diamond and Pearl. And Vivid, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Her and Ambi, two sides of the spectrum, really. And I remember seeing Dawn, or I guess Pearl. I think her name was Pearl. Yeah, her in-game name is supposed to be Pearl. And I just remember seeing her and like having the biggest crush. And I remember playing as her the whole game. And that's like one of the biggest reasons why I play female characters in games, is because of that, but also because of my brother. He would always play the female characters, and he told me, he was like, if you play the female characters, then you can take off all their clothes, and then you can see them in their underwear. And as a child, I was like, this is like insane knowledge to have. Like, you're doing something that is irreversible for the rest of my life, but we're here. And that's why I tend to play female characters in games now. Because I think female characters are prettier to look at. If I'm gonna spend like 100 hours playing a game, I may as well be looking at a pretty girl. Yeah? Yari? You a pretty girl? Sorry, chat. My cat wants to bite me, I suppose. So she's doing that. I've done like no work. Like, this is basically where I left off. No, sorry. This is basically where I left off before I started streaming. All I've done is this. I get so unproductive on stream, chat. It's insane. But, where was I? Yeah, I remember having a huge crush on Dawn. And then in Pokemon X and Y, I remember that's when I first found out that, like, first discovered the concept of, like, an OTP. because I really liked Ash and what's her name together. And I was like, I don't have a crush on her, but I like her so much. And I really want her to be together. Serena, I think? Yeah, Ash and Serena. I think that's the first time I discovered like what an OTP was. I was like, this is what it is. And that and Fairy Tail, because Fairy Tail was actually my second ever anime. My first being Sword Art Online, which you were absolutely an Ash Misty shipper. I understand that ship as well. I think they had a really cute dynamic. But also, I think I see that more as like sibling vibes. Like I cannot see that as anything more than, oh, you know, Brock X the Pokemon masseuse. Oh. OTP from League. OTP is like your one true pair. Like the people who you ship together. Like that's like saying, oh, Ash X Misty, or you know, like Brock X Pokemon masseuse, stuff like that. Or like, it's just a ship. Like you ship them, that's your OTP. Yeah, I didn't even realize that OTP was a League term until like a lot later, because I played League for a while, and then I was like, oh, OTP. I wonder why. That's weird that they call that a one true pair. But yeah. It's like one true pick or something, or something like, I don't remember, something like that. One Trick Pony! Is it crazy? I want to give Vivian like nerd emoji glasses. Like why? I want the lasso tool, please. Is this crazy that I just want to like... I don't know if it's the character, but in series they look pretty cool. And then she's saying, like... Fellas, what are we thinking, fellas? Oh my god, I could totally do like an at-home look Vivian. Chat, I'm so cooked. I actually, like, do not Like, my creative juices are flowing, and I think it's just, like, my physical abilities are preventing me from, like, drawing more, because I can't get it out on paper. Because, like, yesterday I was, like, really cooking. I don't know, maybe I'll do this a little more off stream. I don't know. Zoom out and be less specific. Draw really loose shapes. Okay. Trying to spend too long on anything. Sir, yes, sir. Is it crazy I want to give her a hairband? Maybe, like, pull her hair back. No, not really. Oops. Uh... What does her parasol look like? It's kind of like a lot. I'm gonna go this blue for this, just so I can have an understanding of what the lines mean. me just like make a splotch of this here real quick. And then grab a nice red from here and make another splotch of this over here as well. Okay, what were we using? Like 8, probably? And then that's, say, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it like every other? Hello, Ari. Okay. I want it to be like that. Oh, done with that color. Pretend like it doesn't happen. Like a these. And I'm gonna have a these. Just like that. Do, do. All right. I like that. Kind of like, I don't know. Happy? I suppose? With how I've gotten so far? I don't know. I had like major art block. So I think I'm happy right now. It's 6:30. That gives me a lot of time to like do shit. I think. Yeah. I think I'm done. Sorry, I just like actually ordered Uber Eats. Like that's what that sorry, I went silent for a minute. I dead ass just went to order Uber Eats. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of happy though. Um I want to let's see. Tomorrow, I think I want to get an idea of what I want the outfit design is going to look like, which I think is just going to be the same, but with the glasses, because I don't know, I'm feeling the glasses. I'll make one with and one without, maybe, like, you know, like an alt. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone, for popping into today's stream. It was a bit of a long one, in comparison to my normal streams. But yeah. I'll probably be live tomorrow. But don't hold me to that. Yeah, they stay on YouTube. There are always the VODs will always stay up on YouTube. And they shouldn't be taken down because I do just use game music, which I mean they are like covers, but I don't think you can copyright a cover of a song, so we're good on that note, or on that end. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. What time is it? 6? This time tomorrow? Probably. And then I'll be ending at about, like, 40 minutes before right now, probably. And then, I'll probably just do another hour-long stream. I was kind of feeling burnt out for a little bit as well. I don't know if you could tell from my last couple of streams, but they're pretty short. But I feel revitalized. I feel like I'm back in it. So yeah. I will catch you all later, and hopefully I will have that YouTube thing fixed. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.